Hey, okay, welcome back to the Everyday Science channel. I've spent a little time today redoing my predictions, my modeling for the solar activity going through for the next 60 days. I'm trying to predict the what's sometimes called the international sunspot number, which was actually, as this is a brief side here, the ISN is not actually the number of sunspots. Okay, the international number, sometimes referred to as R lowercase n, is we take the number of sunspots groups, multiply those by 10, and then add in the number of sunspots. If we have 4 groups with 10 spots, it'll be 10 times 4 is 40 plus 10 is 50. So the ISN for that day would be 50. Okay, that's basically what it's talking about. Let's just take a quick look at some code here. Okay. See, as always, I had a little help from my friends over at ChatGPT. I'll point those out as we go along. Here's your basic YAML header up here. The key points I want you to notice, first of all, is that it's a PDF format. Secondly, you got table of contents turned on, and it says any section with 2 or fewer hash marks is going to be a new chapter or a new mark, and here's it is. And you know the drill. Here's a bunch of that's interesting. No. That's not what we wanted to. We wanted to get rid of poverty. That's interesting. The reason we get rid of plotly is because when I was creating the HTML document and I was using the ggplotly function from ggplot2, it ran fine. But when I tried to email it, I kept getting flagged for viruses. So finally, I just got rid of the function for ggplot2 plotly, and now I created an HTML document fine. Okay. You know the drill. Here's our main forecast package. Working with different data formats here, tables and stuff like that. Date for dates. Profit is our main, is one of our is our other library. There's a Fable package as part of Profit also. So we just come over here now and we read into the Excel file. Return the date and the R ISN number. And we're only interested in numbers from 2018 onward. Then we just convert the dates to a date, and then we come down here and do a summary command. Then we do a quick line plot, a box plot, and a histogram. Okay. Then we plot our 2 moving averages and print out a tail. So we're doing a 100 and 200 moving average. We're using the move average function from this package right up here. There are several packages that have moving average, and not just the one I like to use, because you can actually come in here and specify the type of moving average. Do you want simple? Do you want exponential? Do you want weighted? You can choose whichever type you want. So it's very flexible. Okay. And then we plot the 2 lines. We plot the 2. Then we plot. Well, this is actually 2018. That's fine. Let's see. And then we plot the 2 moving averages. Okay. Now we calculate a cumulative total or cumulative sum, which a cumulative. If you recall back during the heyday of COVID-19, one of the numbers that the news media loved to report was total cases, total deaths. That's what cumulative sum is. It's a cumulative total to date. Okay. And since we're dealing with the cumulative total around the previous days onto today's numbers, because of that, our line could do one of 2 things. It can go up or it can flatten out. Remember the buzzword, flatten the curve. We got to flatten the curve. Well, in our case, a flattening the curve will indicate that the sunspot activity is decreasing. Okay. If that line ever goes down, we got serious problems. Okay, because there's no way you can have a negative number. Okay, so then we did that. Then we plot the cumulative numbers. Then we come down and we begin our prediction run. Okay. we're converting this data to a TS symbol or a T symbol, and creating an index. And then we create our new number, which is a cumulative sum R. Okay. And now we're changing the column names, the DS and Y, because this is for profit. Now we actually see more than one thing. We're really only interested in two. ETS is a fairly common model. And how common is it? It's so common it's what Excel uses on its forecast page. Okay. Yeah. And profit. This is from Facebook. Okay. We're saying we want to extend our forecast out 60 days. Then we're going to do a plot of our first run. Then we're going to print out the last 3 values for the forecast. Okay, so let's go and run this and see what happens. Now, one thing about Quarto is that this is R, but I can also use Python code and alongside of I can use Python code alongside of R here. Because it's a Quarto document, a period QMD document. So you can use R and Python inside the same markdown. It's also just a simple markdown, a text document. So you can open with any editor you want to, okay? Let's take a look here. First we're going to look at here is it's a table of contents. And here it is here also, okay? So let's come down to here. Okay? This is the raw data from 2018 on. We notice that the current maximum cycle somewhere around late 20, early 2021. Okay? And this is the box part of this number. You can see we do have some outliers here to the right. One note is look where the median is. Okay? You'll see why, and this is why. A lot of numbers are grouped around the under 50 bunch. Okay? Plot the two. It's interesting how it highlights these things in red. Okay. Then we plot our two moving averages. We're using a weighted moving average just for the fun of it. And here's what the end of those numbers look like. Okay. Alright. Now we got a plot. Now in the investment world, the key thing is a shorter time frame. And what we're looking for here is what this is doing. Okay. Back over here, the drop down. But somewhere right around in here, it came above the 200 line. Right? It came above 200 line. Dig down, but right here you can see from here, really up to even here, the short-term line has been above the. And these are daily numbers, not daily averages. All the way back up to here. The 100-day line has been above the above the 200-day line, which means that there should be a continuing trend. But look what happened here. It dipped below here for the first time, and then it stayed. It's staying below. So what they come back on December 1st and look at our numbers. And here's just the cumulative summary of the quartiles. Okay, you can see we got it. This isn't really that meaningful because it's a cumulative sum. And here's what this looks like here. This is a cumulative sum. Notice how flat this is. Then it begins to pick up towards the middle of 2021. Again, remember back during the talk of the flattening of the curve. Well, this curve hasn't flattened yet. So this should mean. Well, we'll see. I mean, this means up to this point the numbers are still going up. Okay. But we haven't looked at this month's numbers yet. Okay. Now, predict cumulative total RN. here's just the code. They give it on ETS and we don't profit. And here's our final prediction. ETS is predicting a flattening of the curve here for the next 60 days. We'll see. A flattening curve would indicate that the daily numbers are declining, and in actual fact, they are declining. Okay? Back up here. Both the 1 or 2 are starting to show a decline. The short term is showing a really short decline, a very steep decline. So this could be right. This could absolutely be right. Prophet says an increase over the next 60 days. Okay, and this is just the last 2 predictions here. Okay, I mean, so it could be that Prophet's saying this is going to continue to go horizontal. It's going to continue to go down. Okay. Prophet seems to be saying it's actually going to maybe correct and come back up here. So we'll see what happens on December the 1st, right? And there you have it. I'll put a link to this code in the description below for you folks. Okay.